welcome to my channel. This is my first video. Please don't mind the quality of the audio. I don't really have a wireless mic anymore because the one I had has a lightning adapter to it, and I have an iPhone 15 Plus. So no, iPhone 15. What's my problem? Anyways, this video is about how I post photos on my Etsy and how I make it look not so boring. My Etsy photos used to look like this, and now they're gonna look like that. TikTok is a huge help for that. So yeah. Basically, I used my bookcase last time I did it because I didn't have the money at the time, because this was before I started doing markets and selling stuff for commissions and stuff. So then after that, I figured after my markets, I'm like, let's really boost up my Etsy and post everything I own that I crocheted. To post everything from my markets on my Etsy to see if that revenue will go through. Because right now I only have 7 items. I have my octos, my frogs, my leggy frogs, loaf cats, manatees, chickens, and stingrays. That's it. But now I have cows, alligators, turtles. Like, I have a bunch of new things on my markets that I'm selling. Keychains is another one. I didn't have keychains before. So basically, all I did was I bought this, like, they come in a 10 by 10 square from Walmart for $2.84 roughly. Pause, let me look at the price. So each of those costs about $2.98, so like $3. So in total, all of them cost $17.88. I'm gonna have all the math over here. And all I did was take zip ties from the Dollar Tree and zip tie them together. I have to do one more right here, but that's what the back looks like. And then from the front, you can't even tell that it's like 6 different mats. So that's that. Another thing I highly recommend is getting some sort of ring light or natural lighting. I'm gonna be taking photos in this room because I have a window that shows some really beautiful natural lighting. You don't want a lot of artificial lighting when you post on Etsy because it can take away from the product. Like, for example, this. It looks really bright with this ring light I have, but in the natural lighting, it's a lot darker and a little bit more muted. So, as well as my little manatees, this looks a lot more gray, but it does have a blue hue to it. So I'm gonna hopefully try to like adjust the temperature of everything and all of that. Ooh. Stay. And like with this, it looks super like bright and everything and muted, but in real life this is like a really light lavender lilac purple. This is a very darker tone, and then this is more like a magenta. So artificial lighting isn't the best for when you're taking photos of any sort of products, especially crochet, because yarn is deceiving. Take example, my monarch butterfly. This is an old one. My new ones have like a white like stone around it. The orange looks very muted, but in real life it's actually really bright orange. It's the Red Heart Super Saver and like I think pumpkin, if I remember correctly. And even my cup sleeve, like the yellow, I mean it is kind of dull because I've used this for like 2 years. But it looks super bright and everything, but when I'm in person it doesn't look that bright. But it's great coffee, so I'll take it. Another thing I recommend is highly getting a tripod. It doesn't have to be a super expensive one. Go to Five Below, go on for like $5 to $7. My first ever tripod, I don't even know where she went. She like disappeared. I got the tripod I'm using off a TikTok shop, which I'm gonna have an image of right here. It's also linked to my storefront. this works so well because it also comes with a little remote control for a camera. So if I am, sorry, I'm putting it back before I lose it. So if I'm doing, what's really nice about this tripod with a button is that I can angle it and use my hands, and then I have the button to click it instead of like going to press the, excuse me, instead of pressing the button on my camera, which is super duper helpful when I'm trying to take photos of like multiple things and I lay something down and I'm quickly like, go take a picture. Another thing is that if you have a big piece like this, I love this piece. This is my Tatum with the dagger tail version of the tail from Crochet by Jenna. Literally in love with her. Look at these eyes, super pretty, super nice. It took me about 3 days to make it. The neck is a little bit floppy, but I like it because I can hold it and I can cradle it. But if you're taking photos of really long projects like this, it's about 24 inches long, you're going to want to have the 10x10s be longer than how big your thing is. So you can lay it out, take a picture, turn it, and then be able to take photos all the way around. Wish for this is I wish I did the eyebrows a little bit more. The eyebrows a little bit more symmetrical, and I did the horns a little bit better. And another thing is with the wings, I just did them straight on. I should have done them diagonally, but it's whatever. So yeah, I'm gonna take some photos on my Etsy and do like a little recording process of that, of like the videos and everything. But I have one more thing to say. If you're taking pictures of scrunchies, or these are the wire baskets I use for my markets. They are just wire baskets from Dollar Tree, and I just spray painted them white to make them look a little bit more aesthetic. But if you're taking a picture of something like a cup sleeve or whatever, make sure you have like an empty cup. This still has stuff in it, so I'm not gonna use this cup, but like an empty cup from Dunkin' or something. Put it in and make a photo with that. These are the 3 colors I already have. This is like a little confetti one, like a little sully one, a plain light blue one, and then this really pretty blue, white, and purple one. And like I was saying, with my keychains, these are the new ones, and I will be taking pictures kind of like this, holding them and like everything. And I have metal and plastic hooks. Like the plastic ones I have are these right here. So if someone's like, oh, I want a monarch butterfly one, but can you do like an orange hook? No problem, just undo those. I also have a little egg boy, which low-key might take for myself, cause eggs. And then I have my earrings, I have my vinyl ones, and then my just regular granny square ones with some gems that I got from, I think, Michael's. But these are the ones, I'm selling them for $25 just because of these and the gems, and I have to hand do the circles, but I'm gonna get a tool for that because it's kind of annoying. But you can get any color you like, and then customize the beads. And as well for these, you can customize the inside color of it to anything you want. So if you want a pink center, perfect, and if you want beads, you can add them and stuff like that. And then all my scrunchies, I have every single color imaginable. I have reds, orange, yellows, greens, different variations of blue. I have one purple, just one. I have a bunch of different pink ones, and then I have these really nice velvet ones. These are the Bernat Velvet in the color Violet, I think. But just like, oh, it is so pretty. They're super soft, and if you have like your hair up in like a ponytail, you don't even really need to use them to like twist and turn. Just pop it right on. So if you are taking photos of scrunchies, I highly recommend making ones of extras, putting your hair up in like a black elastic, and then taking a picture of it with your hair up so the customers can see what they look like with their hair up. That's what I plan on doing. So I'm probably gonna message my friends on Snapchat being like, hey, if anybody wants to take a picture with a scrunchie in their hair, all you have to do, pay for shipping or whatever. And I would love to use like someone's hair. Perfect. Like mine is currently red, can't really see, but yeah. Right now I am making a cow. This is the head of the cow. I'm using the 1 cent, I think, shit, what's her name? 1 cent crochet, and I'm using the Loops and Thread Cozy Cub. This is like the Big Twist baby bear yarn. Literally in love with it. I have not used baby bear, so like this is what it looks like. That's what it looks like. And then this yarn I use for my manatees is the Big Twist plush yarn in the color Dusty Rose. For my chickens, I use Dollar Tree Premier Parfait yarn medley in black, brown, blue, and red. It's kind of like a Stardew Valley vibe. But yeah, that's basically all I have for this video. If you want more videos on like Etsy stuff, what to bring to a market or anything, or like even a crochet with me, please let me know in the comments down below. Or, you know, anything, really. My name is AJ, and if you saw the bruise, don't worry, it's nothing. Like, I know, like, I probably did this and you saw it. I got my blood drawn last week, actually, 2 Fridays ago, on the 15th, so like 10 days ago, and she couldn't prick me here because my veins will literally suck, so she had to go up to my little veins up here. But yeah, if you guys want a tutorial on anything I make for my markets, or with this yarn, I will be making a YouTube video. I'm crocheting my mom a shawl. I have a picture of the shawl that I made. TikTok, link that down in the description. Follow me on TikTok, Instagram, Facebook page. I have a Discord. If you want to join the Discord, go right ahead. But yeah, you will be seeing more of me and Tatum, because Tatum is my child now. I forever will love Tatum. Like, these eyes. I'm buying more of these eyes. These are $5 on Etsy. Love a bub. I will link the eyes down in the description, along with the yarn. I use Parfait Premier Chunky in the colors Cloudy Skies, Emerald, and I think Seal for these. Use my link because I get 10% commission for that because I'm a Premier affiliate. But yep, me and Tatum say have a great day, great night, great morning, whatever time of the day for you. I will link everything I use down in the description, except the ring light, because I don't know where I got the ring light. So yeah, have a good day.